Thanks for watching Wildcat TV.
Hi, my name is Ava Jari, and thank you for watching Wildcat TV. Hi, I'm Ava Hone, right side hitter. Thank you for watching Wildcat TV.
Hi, I'm Kira Nelson, middle hitter. Thank you for watching Wildcat TV. Hi, I'm Kaya Ellerton, libero. Thanks for watching Wildcat TV. Hi, I'm Kira Nelson, middle hitter. Thank you for watching Wildcat TV. Hi, I'm Kaya Ellerton, libero. Thanks for watching Wildcat TV.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Custer High School Media's live coverage of the Custer Wildcats. My name is Tayton Vincent, and I'll be your announcer for tonight's broadcast here on our YouTube channel. We're proud to bring you this matchup as part of our ongoing commitment to showcase the dedication, talent, and hard work of our Custer High School athletes. Whether you're joining us from here in Custer, across the state of South Dakota, or tuning in from anywhere in the country, we're excited to have you along for the ride and would love to welcome you to the Custer Armory in Larry Luchin's court for tonight's volleyball matchup between the Custer Wildcats and the Belle Fourche Broncs. A little backstory on this one. Last weekend there was a tournament in Belle Fourche where Custer and Belle Fourche played. Belle Fourche got the best of the Wildcats in that one. They won 2-1. Of course, in tournament play, you just play the 3 sets, each to 25, as regular matchups are a best-of-5 series, where first team to win 3. If it goes 2-2 and we have need for a set 5 goes to 15. Of course, each of those being win by 2. The Wildcats here on the season are 14-8, with their last game being a loss to Kadoka. They went on a little bit of a losing skid there during the midst of the midseason here. So hopefully the Wildcats tonight on our home court can get back into the win column and set this straight as the postseason nears. As the postseason continues to get closer and closer, we'll take time to look at the Region 8 seed points. I know that's something that's been up on the live feed up there from Alexa Winkler, of course. And just great to see that the Wildcats are still in the midst of those seed points, trying to avoid some of those powerhouse teams that got the best of them early in the year. But hey, once the postseason comes time, it's anyone's matchup and anyone can take one on any given night. As for the Belle Fourche Broncs, they of course won a couple games last weekend. Having a tough season in terms of record, but they've been in some games. And of course, they got a win over the Wildcats last time around. The Belle Fourche Broncs are listed at 4-11. I don't know if those are fully updated from this last weekend, maybe played a couple more games. So record doesn't always tell the whole story. But as we get going tonight, we're going to turn this over and step aside for a little bit so we can have our national anthem here being sung by some Custer High School students, I believe.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to Custer for tonight's high school conference matchup featuring the visiting Belle Fourche Broncs versus your Custer Wildcats. At this time, please stand on the room cover, face the flag for the singing of our national anthem by the CHS choir.
All righty, excellent job there by those 6 Custer students. Those ladies did a fantastic job on our national anthem. So as we're turning over here, we're going to get to the starting lineups. First for the Belle Fourche Bronx, you have number 2, Sid Pelster, 5'5" outside hitter. And number 3, Denali Larson, a 5'9" middle hitter. Number 4, Maya Nowajeski, a 5'5" outside hitter. Number 7, Reagan Hatling, a 5'10" middle hitter. Number 10, Emma Neal, a 5'8" outside hitter or right side. Number 12, London Herman, a 5'4" defensive specialist and at libero. And number 15, Aurora Voiles, a 5'7" outside hitter. Moving over to the Wildcats here. The Wildcats are going to find number 2, Ava Jari, a 5'5" defensive specialist. Number 5, the libero, Kylie Ellerton, a 5'5" defensive specialist there. Number 9, Jada Bennett, a 5'6" outside hitter. Number 10, Lincoln Robb, a 5'10" outside hitter. Number 12, Kira Nelson, a 5'10" middle hitter. In at setter is going to be number 14, Rylan Lowe, a 5'10" junior there. And number 22, Carmen Ellerton, is a 5'9" middle hitter. Carmen Ellerton and Kira Nelson will be in rotation there with Kylie Ellerton. As for the Bronx, I'll have to find out a little bit of their rotation. Of course, they're going to have London Herman in there at libero. It looks like maybe number 2, Sid Peltzer, is going to be their setter as I get things figured out here tonight. All right, we're back in action here. It's been a while with a couple of tournaments there on the Wildcat volleyball side. Of course, this weekend, the Wildcats will be at the LNI, the Lakota Nation Invitational, for some volleyball matchups here. We're going to have number 2, Sid Pelster, back to serve to start us off. We're waiting just a moment for some fans to get up in the stands, and now we're ready to go and get to action. Taken by Jari. This one sent outside to Rob. Rob swinging away on the first one. Like to see that to start the night. That's Neal that had to send that over. We're going back row attack from Bennett. That is Peltzer that's going to be the setter. A quick back set to Nelson. Nelson got a hold of that, but Nelson was into the net. So that will be the first point there for the Bronx on an error of the Wildcats. Peltzer to serve her second one. Nelson just has to tap that one over as the set was a little out in front of her. We're going to have Ava Hone coming in, but that'll be Nelson's first kill of the game. I know she's creeping in on the century mark on the year for kills, somewhere close to there. And with Lowe back to serve for the Wildcats. A little bit of a pass that was not quite in the right location there for the Bronx, and the Wildcats catch a break there and get a point on that one. Lowe to send her second one over. Good deep serve there, taken by the Bronx. We'll have a back set there to Neal. Lowe sets up Nelson in the middle. Nelson with a nice hit there. Off the back row and up into about the 8th row of the bleachers over there. Hopefully the fans were ready for that one. This one's going to be kept outside for Voiles. Voiles dug by Bennett. Great play there by Bennett out of the back row. Voiles found a nice spot. Voiles is just going to send this one over. Bennett, Lowe sends it outside to Rob. Rob pushes it over. It sails back. That one finds the line for the Bronx. As Rob thought it was going to go out of bounds, but unfortunately for the Wildcats, it was on the line and in. So Belle will get the point. Belle Fourche will get the point on that one. Neal back to serve. That one will be an ace for Neal. Nice spot there, just wasn't able to be received by the Wildcats. Kylie Ellerton takes that. She's just going to have to send this over. Free ball to Bell. Sent back to Voiles. Rob swinging away on this one. A block there from the Broncos, but the block goes out of bounds. Wildcat point. We're going to have Genevieve Poper in for Lincoln Robb on the Wildcat sides, and Poper will be back to serve. Poper, of course, one of those serving specialists for the Wildcats. That one was swung away, but a huge block by Nelson there. Denali Larson had swung away on it, and Nelson gets a solo block and sends it to the floor. Great spot there for Kira. I was fortunate enough to watch one of the Wildcat practices, and those blocks, when they get them set up, are no joke. Great play there. Excellent spot by Poper. She finds the back line and catches an ace for the Wildcats, their first one of the game. First one for Poper. Excellent serve on that one. The libero back there just thought it was going to go a little long. It was coming at the top of her head, but was on just a good downward trajectory. And that one, for back-to-back, goes off the libero and one of her teammates and up into the basketball hoop, so Poper finds herself another one. Excellent serving there for Genevieve Poper, the 5'7" junior. And she sends that one out to the right side. This one's sent out to Noah Jeske. Dug at the net after a little bit of a block there by the Wildcats, so it just had to be pushed over. Same thing coming back. We get a setup for Bennett. Bennett swings away. Nice dig there by the Bronx. Noah Jeske sends that one. It's a little bit long. Officials look for a touch. No touch on that one. So Noah Jeske just misses long, and Wildcats maintain this service run from Poper. That one there just a little bit off the side of her hand, and it finds the net. So a point will go back to the Bronx. Back in for the Bronx is Hatling with the libero rotation, and number 3, Denali Larson, is back to serve. Larson serves it to Bennett. This one's sent back to Hone. Touched off the block there. Just going to be a free ball coming for the Wildcats. See who Lowe sets up on this one. Sends it to Bennett. Bennett swinging away. Blocked by the Bronx. That was number 15, Voiles, and number 7, Hatling, there on the joint block. The double block there from those two. Excellent spot. As Larson in to serve. Larson finds herself a little hole over there in the Wildcat defense in the back row. Kylie Ellerton was diving for that one, but it fell just in front of her, and that'll be Larson's first ace of the game. Second ace for the Bronx. Larson's next serve goes long off the back line, out of bounds, back to the Wildcats. We'll have the libero rotation coming here for the Wildcats, sending Nelson back to the service line. Nelson, one of those couple, Nelson and Ellerton, both over 20-some aces on the year. This one was an overpass, so the Wildcats choose wisely to set it up. Hone with a tip over the top, and that one will fall for a kill. Nice spot for Ava Hone. And of course, Ava is in 24 tonight. Nelson to serve. Little long. That one just misses the close corner to us. On this side closest to the Armory main entrance, so the Broncos will gain that point, and we're sitting at 10-7. Back to serve is Voiles. That one, Ellerton just has to get it there. A push there from Peltzer, and it just missed outside on the far side of the court there. I had no view of that one, but our line judge across the way was all over the top of that one. And the Wildcats gain the serve. It's going to be Ava Jari to serve on this one. Nice spot. And the Bronx just have to send it over. Excellent choice there. Ryland just tries to dump one, but the Bronx are all over that. Lowe gets her hands on that one. That's going to be a kill for Noah Jeske. Her first one of the night that I have. Of course, these stats are just stats that I'm trying to get by myself here as Chloe Crosser is coming in to serve as she replaces Maya Noah Jeske on it. So I apologize if I miss a couple things, but doing my best up here to bring a couple stats throughout. Poper takes this serve. Low, a little bit of an overpass. Poper right there to pick that one up. Bennett swings away. Battle at the net. Sent back to Bennett. She swings away. That one was Hatling that got her hand on it, but Jada Bennett's hit is going to find its way to the floor off that block there. And that'll send Bennett back to the service line as Rob is back in the front row. Ooh, that one went right over the top of the net. I have an excellent view from the angle here. Good spot for Ellerton. Dug by the Bronx. Just has to be pushed by Neal. She just kind of two-hand swung on that one. Wasn't really sure which hand to swing with, but finds herself with a kill nonetheless. That was, again, Emma Neal. Olivia Sutter was the one that had the nice dig on that play. Back to serve is London Herman. Herman serve long. This will send the senior libero, Kylie Ellerton, back to the service line. Ellerton with the jump serve, taken there by Krauser. Sent out to Neal. This one won't make it over the net as it was just a little too close, and she tried to pop it over, but it caught the net and stayed on that side. So the Wildcats will score another one there, and Ellerton will continue to serve. Neal on the swing, Bennett on the dig, out to Rob. Rob's there, maybe didn't get touched, but the official said that it was. A very late whistle there by the official. Was just making sure that he got that one, but right call nonetheless. It was 4 touches by Custer. So we will have Sid Peltzer back to serve for the Bronx. Bennett takes this one. Lowe just pushes it across. It's tipped by Voiles and out, so Lowe, the setter, will find herself with a little kill on that one. We have Ava Hone for Ava Jari. Lowe back to serve for the Wildcats. Taken by Herman. Set up there to Larson. Wildcats fighting in the net. Hone just has to send it over. The Bronx send it outside to Neal. Neal swings a little long off the back line. Out of bounds. Point, Wildcats. Looks like we've got Krauser, Herman, and Neal back to return this one. Sent again to Herman. Outside to Voiles. Voiles swings away. Bennett digs it. Ellerton tries to track it down, but you know, with the low ceilings here in the Custer Armory, you're battling a lot when the ball comes off that hard and heads towards the ceiling. Maya Noah Jeske coming in for the Bronx as Emma Neal heads back to the service line. Neal serves it, Rob. Rob takes it. Ellerton sends it. Bennett just has to pass it over. Neal all the way back at the back line. Set here to Voiles. Rob swinging away for the Wildcats. Doesn't quite get over the net. The officials are on top of that one. The top of the net caught that one. Didn't quite get to the block of the Bronx. And that is 4 hits on the Wildcats. Taken by Nelson. This one sent outside to Hone. Battle at the net for the Bronx. They just choose to push it over, so the Wildcats will get to set one up. Nelson got up on that one in an excellent spot there. Good quick set from Lowe, and Nelson sent that one to the floor for her 3rd kill of the set. We have Poper back in. Of course, Poper had 2 aces earlier on this one, so we'll see what she has this time around from the serve line. This one dug by Nowajewski, sent outside to Nowajewski. She swings away, right into the block of Hone and Nelson. I think Hone caught most of that one, didn't quite get that ball stuck on the other side, and it fell on the Wildcat side. So that one there for Nowajewski, her second. And we have Denali Larson back to serve. Larson serves, dug by Poper. Low digs it out of the net. Nelson sends it over somehow. Good play there just to get it over. This one's Hatling, just chooses to tip it instead of swing. Bennett's swinging away. You know she will any chance she gets. Wildcats just have to pass it over. Bronx are going to look to get a pass up here to Nowajewski. She just was kind of stuck between hitting it or passing it over and ended up hitting that one under the net. So that'll send the senior middle hitter, Kieran Nelson, back to the service line for the Wildcats. Ooh, that one looked like a good serve. A little bit of the pass was off just a smidge there for the Bronx, and the setter, was unable to get all the way out there to that one. We're gonna have a timeout here at the score at 19-13 from Coach Sierra Kiltz of the Bronx. We're gonna step aside for a minute here and return to action when this timeout is over.
Hi, I'm Kira Nelson, middle hitter. Thank you for watching Wildcat TV.
Ready when you are. All right, timeout's over there. We got Nelson back to serve. The Wildcats up by 6 here. Looking to take advantage of set one. Nelson stumbled just a little bit on that. Ball kind of hit her hand funny and hit it right into the net on that one. It happens, especially when you're jump serving. If something gets a little off, it's definitely difficult. I know I struggle with it. And we have Voiles here to serve. Wow, she found a nice spot there. That hit just behind the 10-foot line on that serve, and she'll pick up an ace. A really nice spot from Aurora Voiles, the junior outside hitter. Voiles taken by Poper. Back set to Hone. Hone swinging away. Excellent hustle from the libero. Hone will find that one. Excellent hustle there from London Herman. She covered a lot of ground on that one as the play happened and her teammate made a play at the net and popped it up, and she ended up almost into the officiating stand over there. I'm glad she didn't slide into that one. We got Jari back to serve. This one outside to Nowajewski. Nowajewski's stuffed at the net. Belfouche just chooses to push. Hatling was up over the net, so it was almost a push that went straight down. Jari, Ava Jari will pick up that one and score a point on it. Just some goofy little plays. The ball coming over in some tough spots. Great plays by the Bronx, but the Wildcats, of course, the defense, the back line of the defense has been so good for them all year long. That one long for Hatling. Wildcats pick up another one. So Jari continues to serve. Jari serve taken there by Herman. This one just dumped over by Peltzer. Bennett swings away. Nice dig there. Bronx are going to just have to push it over. Peltzer with the push. Jari on the dig. Bennett gets up on that one. Hatling again. Carmen Ellerton just chooses to push that one over on the overpass. I thought that was a great choice. Getting a little bit long of a volley for me. Trying to catch back up here. Low dumps that one. Nowajewski sent right back to her. She swings away. Jari's on top of that one, but it sails a little bit off the right side of her arm there, so Nowajewski finds herself her third kill Great play there to dig it and then get back out to the outside by Maya Nowajeski so she could swing away on the next one when Peltzer sent it her way. Chloe Krauser back to serve for the Bronx. Bennett sets this one up. Lowe just dumps it over as a setter. Pancake by Poper, but unfortunately went right over the top of her and teammates couldn't quite get to it. Those of you that maybe don't know, a pancake is when you dive for a ball like that one and she just sets her hand flat on the floor, and that ball is actually playable because her hand is between the ball and the floor on it. Excellent play by Poper, but unfortunately for the Wildcats, not quite able to get that one. On that one, we had Jada Bennett swinging away to get that kill there, and right into the block and down to the floor on the Bronx side. Bennett back to serve. Bennett with the jump serve. That one goes off the arm of Sutter, and that'll be an ace for Bennett. We'll have game point here for the Wildcats. Chance number 1. Bennett's serve catches the top of the net, dug by the Bronx. Sent outside to Neal. Dig by Bennett. Outside to Robb. Robb's sent back by the Bronx. Wildcats just have to pass it over. Good spot there by Peltzer to find herself a kill. Being in the front row there, she's able to swing a little bit and play above the net. Otherwise, the setter, if she comes out of the back row, she can't play above the net there. So good heads-up play by Sid Peltzer. That sent Herman back to serve. We'll send this outside to Robb. Robb pushes with the left hand and down to the floor for Robb. So the Wildcats will take that one 25-18. Great play there for the Wildcats. Find themselves win number 1 and set number 1. Of course, the Broncos won the best 2 out of 3 matchup up there in Belfouche this last weekend. As for the Wildcats, Nelson's leading the way on the kill side of things with 3. Bennett with 2, of course, very unofficial stats. Hone also found herself with 2. On the ace line, Jada Bennett with 1, and Genevieve Poper had 2. For the Bronx, Maya Nowajeski has 3 kills. Sid Peltzer and Emma Neal each with 1. Aces, they have 3. Voiles, Neal, and Larson each found 1 there. Of course, Kira Nelson had a big block for the Wildcats and a double block from Hatling and Voiles for the Bronx to kind of round out stats here. At this moment, I just have the Region 8 seed points pulled up. At the time, it's currently Hill City sitting in first, St. Thomas More in second, Rapid City Christian in third, Custer fourth, Hot Springs 5, Lee Deadwood 6, and Belfouche 7. Okay, a lot of this will shift and change as things get entered. And of course, you have teams that you play from out of state who have different records that have to be updated throughout the year. So calculating seed points and knowing exactly where you're going oftentimes is very difficult. And with a region like this that's incredibly balanced, it's even harder. Some of those other regions, you get a team that gets out in front and has a much better record, and the seed point discrepancy or the difference becomes just too big to catch back up. So then you just fight for that second spot. Again, this is just for your first and second round of the regions. Once you get to that old region semifinal game, if you win that one, you go on to the Sweet 16, the Sodak 16. And in the Sodak 16, for those of you that maybe are a little newer out there or don't quite understand that or haven't been explained on that one, the top seeds will oftentimes have a site that's a little bit closer. So you're fighting for a seed 1 through 16 in that Sodak 16, and they reseed everybody across the state. So the bottom team will play the number 1 team on a neutral site, just a little bit closer a lot of times to the top seed. Some locations will get 1 or 2 games. Really appreciate those schools that host. Those schools that have hosted year in and year out have done fantastic jobs of hosting those events, and I absolutely love attending them. And it's fun to get there. So for seed points right now, every win matters. Of course, this is also a Black Hills Conference opponent, so conference standings are coming into play as well. So a lot will change, of course, in this Region 8 with, the top team is 13-6. You have 17-6, 16-7, 14-5. There's about 1 seed point between 4th and 1st, and there's only a half seed point between 3rd and 1st. So a lot of shifting around there, and you'll see who gets home court advantage within the region. All right, bringing us back to the action here. Again, I'm Tayton Vincent to bring you this broadcast tonight. And we're going to have Rylan Lowe to start off the Wildcats in set 2. This one sent outside to Neal. A little bit out of Neal's reach and out of bounds on the tip there from Neal. So Wildcats will score the first one. Good taken there. Sent middle to Larson. Larson's dug by Kylie Ellerton. Quick set to Nelson. Nelson's is dug by Noah Jeske. Neal hits this one over. Just a little left on that far side of us and out of bounds. So Wildcats will catch another one. Neal's been trying to go line on that one and just missed it. Denali. Wasn't sure if that one would find its way to the floor. Denali just had to push that one with her left hand. She pushed it back to this close side, closest to me here in the announcing booth. And Rob kind of got to it, but her teammate was unable to get to the second one, so the Bronx will take that. Peltzer sent this one over. Set middle to Nelson. Dig by Hone. Big by Hone. That one went right over the fingertips of Neal, and Herman was standing behind her, and when Herman dug it and Neal turned around and kind of took a shot there to the head, looks like she's all right. Those two giggled about it a little bit. I'm happy to see that. Always tough to see when someone gets hit in the face. Poper in for the Wildcats to serve. Popers was taken there. The setter was unable to get to that one. So Wildcats will have Poper to serve again with 2 kills on the night, or 2 aces on the night, excuse me. Ooh. Just catches the top of the net for Genevieve and stays on the Wildcats side. Point Bronx. Number 10, Emma Neal, headed back to the service line. Neal hits this one to Poper. Low sets quick middle to Nelson's. Nelson's hits the top of the net and stayed in bounds over there and falls to the floor, so Nelson will find herself with kill number 4. And she heads back to serve. Nice spot, Kira. In my book, that's an ace. Good spot there. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, I know her and Kylie Ellerton are both over 20. There was one other one I'm just drawing a blank on right now, so I apologize on that, but just doing my best to bring you a couple of stats here. That was a nice little play there by Denali Larson. She pushed that one right to the fingertips of Carmen Ellerton, and Ellerton is an excellent blocker up front there, so that one surprised me a little bit that she wasn't quite able to make it because she just tends to make those plays, but Broncos will score that point. Back set to Hone. Hone hits that one into the net, and point is going to go to the Bronx. Serving for the Bronx is number 3, Denali Larson. Of course, she just made that nice play at the net there to pick up the kill. Poper takes that one. Bennett's going to swing away. Nice job, Jada. This one pushed to Noah Jeske. All right, here we go. Wildcats swing away. Little tip from Bennett. Good spot, Jada. Jada made the Bronx have to really scramble on that one, and when they scrambled, Noah Jeske just had to react, but the ball ended up sailing towards the Bronx bench. Point to the Wildcats. Ava Jari in for Ava Hone, and back to serve. Good, a little bit of an overset. Rylan Lowe says, I'll take that one. Thank you very much, and sends it to the floor. Great job, Rylan. Nice when you have a setter there with a little bit of length that can make plays like that. Hatling swings on that one. Jari. Wildcats just passed that one over. Back set here to Voiles. Voiles on the push. Lowe takes it. Ellerton sets this one up to Bennett, and Bennett will find herself with the kill there. Nice play by Carmen and Rylan Lowe on that one. Lowe just kind of caught that one and flipped it up with the soft touch there. The Belle-Fourche head coach, Sierra Kiltz, would like to talk things over here on this one. With that being said, I'm Tate and Vincent. I'll step aside for a quick break.
Hi, I'm Kaya Ellerton, libero. Thanks for watching Wildcat TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, welcome back here again, folks. I'm Tate and Vincent, bringing you this broadcast here with the Custer Media Group. And a big thank you to Alexa Winkler, of course, on all of our graphics and such up above me. All right, back in action, sent out to Bennett. Bennett finds herself another kill just like she ended before the timeout there. Bennett just saw that there was an open gap just over the top of those blockers, so she just says, I won't swing away as hard as I can. I'll tip that one over. Ava Jari sends this one over. Back, this set to Voiles. Voiles just had to push it. Sent to Carmen Ellerton. Voiles on the dig. This one sent back row to Neal. Neal swings. Jari on the dig. Bennett swinging away. Bennett tools the block off the hands of Voiles. Bennett finds another one. Jari continues to serve for the Wildcats. Of course, if you're listening from somewhere, we'd love to know. You can drop a comment in the comment section on YouTube for us. Lowe pushes this one over. The Bronx will send this one back to Voiles. She'll just pass it over. Free ball to the Wildcats. Poper takes it. Lowe was good at the net there. I thought maybe she was in as the net was wobbling, but she wasn't. Nice dig by Kylie Ellerton. Oh, that one was stuffed at the net. Great play from Reagan Hatling. She picks up her second block. Of course, the first one was a block with Voiles in set number one. And this does bring Aurora Voiles back to the service line for Belle-Fourche. Voiles serve, just catches the top of the net and falls. We're going to have Olivia Sutter into the game for Voiles. Jada Bennett back to the serving line for the Wildcats. Jada's jump serve a little bit long on that one. She wanted that one back. Excellent showing by the Wildcat student section. Bringing some energy over there. Absolutely love to see it. Looks like it was red, white, and blue, or Uncle Sam night. I'm not sure exactly on which one, but they absolutely rocked it over there. Love to see that. Love to see the energy, and this place gets loud and it's fun. This one sent outside to Neal. Dig by Kylie Ellerton. Rob's going to swing on this one. Didn't quite get it over the net. So ball will go to the Bronx. Chloe Krauser will be back at the service line. Right on cue, the Wildcat fans are going over there and getting a little rowdy. That's good to see. That one, Peltzer decided to try on hit number 2 to just send that one over with the right hand. as the setter is, of course, tough to get the angle, and she sent that one out of bounds right in front of the student section. Ellerton back to serve. Taken there by Sutter. There's just going to be a free ball. Little miscommunication by the Bronx. Ball falls to the floor. Wildcats up 7 here in set number 2. Largest lead of this set. I believe they did. They won the last one by 7. Ellerton on a nice spot there. Just going to be a free ball coming back for the Wildcats. Low on a back set to Nelson. Nelson swung away. Nice dig there by Sutter. That one into the net on Hatling's swing. So Wildcats will continue. Good hit there. Pushed over. Bennett with the dig. Low just pushes it back over. Bronx looking to get this one set up. Kneeled with the 2-hand push. Nelson, quick little set. Great spot by Nelson on that one. I really thought that Herman was going to get to that one. She's gotten to a lot of those over there, but ball was just a little bit too tough for her to pop up enough for her teammate to get there on the next hit. Back set to Hatling. Rob hits that one off the block and finds herself a kill. Great job there by the senior outside hitter, Lincoln Robb, for the Wildcats. Ellerton continues to serve. Kylie. Here comes Robb. She didn't quite have that one. Point Bronx. The libero rotation will rotate for the Bronx, and this will bring London Herman to the service line for Belfouche. Taken by Jari. Quick set there to Nelson. Nelson swings away, was coming in right at the head of Herman, kind of threw her hands and out of bounds on that one. I absolutely love to see the interactions with the coaches there when, you know, a play maybe doesn't go quite that way and the team looks. Rylan Lowe picks up an ace as I'm talking there. Nice serve, Rylan. But the coaches there giving some feedback on that one for the Bronx, just saying to put both your hands kind of together so you can pop that one up on it. So that one there is Neal. Wildcats are just going to have a pass, a free ball over to Bell. There was Denali Larson. She just tipped it. Robb swinging away. Robb finds a kill on that one. Nice job, Lincoln Robb. We have a timeout, Belfouche, on that one. As the Wildcats up big here in set number 2. Nice to see the Wildcats bouncing back from a tougher weekend up in Bell where they went 1-3 in that tournament. But good to see back at home. You get the fans behind you, some energy in this place and get rolling with it. And hopefully just right back on track for the Wildcats as we head towards the latter half of the season. Coming here on, of course, the region matchups not very far out. With that being said, there is golf next week, state golf next week. I'll take a little moment between these 2 sets, between set 2 and set 3, just to discuss a little bit about the boys Class A Region 4 golf meet. Of course, coming up at the break, where the Wildcats were in action. All right. Serving here, coming out of the timeout for the Wildcats, is Rylan Lowe. Of course, that is the second timeout of the Bronx for this set, so they'll be out for this set until the next one. This one set up to Larson. That one just off 2. Larson says, I'll swing away again. Wildcats get it. Robb on that one. Wildcats aren't quite able to handle that as Ellerton tried to just make sure it went back towards her teammates, and then Bennett tried to push it over with the left hand but didn't quite have the angle on it. Aurora Voiles coming in, and Sid Peltzer back to serve. for Belfouche. Pelcher's taken by Nelson. Quick set to Nelson. Nelson pushes, just tips it outside to her right. She saw the big opening there. She, of course, dug it on the first one and then tips that one just outside. I have kill number 7 for her on the night up here with my unofficial stats. Poper in to serve. Good serve there. Free ball going to be coming for the Wildcats. Poper sends this one to Lowe. Lowe back to Hone. Dig by Bell. Outside to Bennett. Bennett hits it into the block just off to the hands of the Broncos, and Bennett would pick up another one. I've got Bennett at 6 kills on the night with that one just hitting it off the block and down to the floor. Poper serve. Taken there, an overpass. Really awkward on that one. The overpass looked like it was going to sail right into Bennett's lap, but it caught the top of the net and ended up going off the top half of her arms and just straight backwards. So goofy little bounce there, but if you're a Bronc fan, you're happy about that one. Get it back. Neal's serve just misses on the far side of the court here from the announcing booth. So this will send Kira Nelson back to the line with point 23 being what Custer just received. Denali Larson there on a nice little spot. The Bronx will have their libero rotation, as did the Wildcats there, as Nelson comes out and Kylie Ellerton in, Carmen Ellerton in the front row. Denali Larson on that one, hard off the ceiling and just passed over free ball. Noah Jeske swings away on that. She got a hold of all of that one. Again, catches the ceiling. Ellerton all over the place, was ready to get to that one, but when it catches the ceiling and goes the other direction, it's hard to stop on a dime and get turned. So point there, kill Noah Jeske. Nice spot by Maya. Got a nice sophomore there on the Bronx side of things. Ava Hone, nice swing on that one. Dug back there by Neal. Noah Jeske trying to swing away, but just kind of tipped it. Bennett swings, but that one was long off the back wall. Got a hold of all of that one, didn't quite get on top of it. Love that Jade is swinging away on it, though. That's probably what I've enjoyed the most out of tonight, is just the Wildcat hitters swinging away instead of just tipping it on some of those that maybe aren't perfect sets. Lowe tried to quick dump on that one, but Hatling said, nope, I'm going to send that back. Bennett swings away on this one. Touched by the two Bronx up front, just off of Neal's hands. So the Wildcats will pick up point number 24. We're going to have Ava Jari in with the chance to seal set number 2 on this one. Noah Jeske just pushes that one, makes sure it gets over. Lowe sends it back row to Kylie Ellerton. Kylie Ellerton is going to pick up the last kill from the back row there, as it just hung on the net and then fell over. So 25-13 was our final for set number 2, as the Wildcats lead 2-0. All right, at this moment, I'm going to take a little bit of time just to talk about the boys' Region 4A golf meet. The region meet was hosted, I believe, down in Hot Springs just yesterday on the 29th. You had St. Thomas More winning the team point total, with Hot Springs in 2nd, Custer in 3rd, Rapid City Christian in 4th, Belfouche in 5th. I know 4 of the teams because there were 9 teams that were in the region golf meet, so 4 teams get to go. St. Thomas More being 1, Hot Springs, Custer, and Rapid City Christian. So each of those teams will get to take 5 people to golf on each day, but you can list 6. As for the overall win, it went to Hayden Haig from St. Thomas More, and he golfed a -1 on the day. And as for the Custer Wildcats, Regan Sorensen led the way for Custer and finished in 7th with his brother Curtis Sorensen just a stroke behind him and finishing 9th. Then it was followed by Mason Durkis in 13th for the Wildcats, Brady Virtue in 24th, and rounding out the Custer Wildcats squad was Bodie Vanderboom coming in 28th. So these teams that qualified for the state meet next week, which will be happening Monday and Tuesday, I believe, a 2-day event to decide your team and individual champions. And that'll get things really started off for the fall sport championships. You'll have golf, you'll have competitive cheer, you have soccer, you have volleyball, you have football yet to come. So a lot of sports, a lot of action across the state of South Dakota, and we absolutely love to see it as sports fans here in South Dakota. I'm going to step aside for about 30 seconds and catch my breath and wait for the Broncs to come out of this huddle.
Carson Drug in Custer is an independent, family-owned business that exists to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Carson Drug, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships that will last for the long haul. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, you've come to the right place. Carson Drug, a community pharmacy designed for you.
My name's Ava Jari, and thank you for watching Wildcat TV.
Bringing you this broadcast here as we get right back into action. I want to thank all of you who are tuning in at home or on the road online. Again, if you're listening from somewhere far away, we'd love to hear where you're from. That first serve there is from Sid Peltzer into the net, and the Wildcats will take that one. Free ball over for the Wildcats. We got a set outside to Rob. Rob will find herself a kill on that one. I need to change colors so I can keep track a little bit of the different sets. Nice spot there for Rob. She'll pick up her 4th kill on the night. Looking for the ball there as Lowe heads back to the serving line. Good spot by Lowe. Unable to be handled by the Broncs. Lowe to be serving. Lowe's looked long, but that's going to be an ace for Lowe. I really can't blame the Broncs for trying to take that one. We'll try and find Rylan Lowe's name on my stat sheet. I can't blame the Broncs for trying to take that one. That one was coming in fast and looked like it could have found that back line. Similar serve. This one is taken. Boyles sends that one, but right into the net. The student section again getting into even the music over the break there for the Wildcats. This one's just pushed over. Lowe takes it. Kylie Arton sends it out to Rob. Taken by Herman. Back row attack from Noah Jeske. This one finds the floor off the net. So point will go back to the Wildcats, or still to the Wildcats. Excuse me. There it is. Denali Larson pushes that one. Kylie Ellerton makes a one-handed dig out of the back row. Nelson just pushes it over. Sent out to Voiles. Voiles on the push and into the net. We're going to have a sub coming here for the Broncs as Olivia Sutter will come in for Aurora Voiles. That one was touched at the net. That point there coming for Denali Larson. Nice kill there. That was Neal on the serve. Nelson pushes it. There's a little action at the net. Both teams looked like they were maybe over the midline. Don't know if that was missed. I know the Broncs are a little upset with that one. But call was made, point to the Wildcats. Poper back to serve. Good spot, Genevieve. Collision back here for the Broncs, and the ball will go out of bounds. Glad both of those girls are up. It was Emma Neal and Olivia Sutter who ran into each other there right in front of the bench, but they both popped right back up. Good to see. Do not want to see any injuries happening at this point of the year. Ooh, that was a nice serve. Good dig, though, by Nowajeski. Pushed there by Sutter. She swings away on the second one, but it ends up out of bounds as well. So another Wildcat point. Coach Hone thought that one stuck in bounds, so she sent it back to the other side, and as the Wildcats laugh about that one. But Poper's going to continue to serve on this. Outside to Nowajeski, she swings away, long and out of bounds. Another one for the Wildcats. Again, Poper to serve. Nice serve, Genevieve. Her third ace of the night. We're going to have a couple of subs for the Broncs. In is going to be number 6, Joby Mank, or Mankey. I'm going to go with Mankey. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. And we have number 9, Chloe Krauser, in as well. They're trying to make sure they have their rotations. Looks like they're in their spots. Poper will bring us another one. Dig there. This one's Mankey. That one was hit into the net. Didn't quite get over. Did not hit the Wildcat. Ava Hone out there who had the block set up. So that's 4 hits on the Broncs. Poper to bring another one. That one I'm giving an ace to because it was up into the 6th row of the bleacher. We've got a timeout, Broncs. I'm going to step aside for another 30-second break and be right back.
Hi, I'm Ava Hone, right side hitter. Thank you for watching Wildcat TV.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
All right, welcome back here. Again, bringing you this announcing is Tayton Vincent with my media producer, Alexa Winkler, up above me. In for the Wildcats on this one is Molly Frederick Medlin. And outside it looks like. Setting up the block, Poper on the dig. Back set to Hone. Hone will find the floor on that one across the way here, closest to us, cross court. Nice spot, Ava Hone. Poper continues to serve for the Wildcats. Poper's serve will miss just off the back line. And in for the Wildcats, we're going to see the first of Maddie Noble as she comes in for Poper, and the first action from Riley Messer, who's coming in for Ava Hone. Denali Larson back to serve. Larson hits that one, received by Kylie Ellerton. That one there, Messer was in a great spot and dug it, but unfortunately the ball did not hit any of the Bronx off of Kira Nelson's swing, so it ended up being 4 hits on the Wildcats. The Belle-Fourche Bronx will score another one. Here comes Larson's. Nice spot on the serve there. Lowe was unable to dig that one, so point to Bell. Larson continues her service. Sent out to Molly. Molly Frederick will pick up the kill on that one. Nice spot there from Molly Frederick Medley. Then the first action we've seen there where she got to swing away. The Wildcats will be bringing in Taylor Bush in one of the middle positions potentially, I believe. She came in for Carmen Ellerton. So Ellerton rotated right in to sub right back out and let Taylor Bush get in there. That swing there will set up Chloe Krauser, and that one is Taylor Bush and Riley Messer who will pick up that block on that one. Those two made an immediate impact there. The other night, I know Taylor Bush got a touch on one of the plays as well in my previous announcing. Kira Nelson's jump serve does not make it over there. So we will have number 11, Olivia Sutter, back to serve for the Bronx. That one there was Riley Messer swinging away, but hers was long and out of bounds. Bronx won't get that point. Sutter to serve and bring us this one. Received by Kylie Ellerton. Back set to Messer. Let her swing away again, and Messer will find herself into the stat column in the kill category. Great job, Messer. In for Messer is going to be Jari to serve in the back row here for the Wildcats. The excitement that these Wildcat ladies have out there on the floor for their teammates, and the starters celebrating some of the success that their teammates are having as Jari finds herself into the ace column. The Wildcats have 9 aces on the night in my stat categories. Of course, very unofficial stats, but doing my best to bring you some of them for those of you listening at home. Dry serve here, just a free ball over for the Wildcats. Sent to Bush in the middle. Good spot there, but a dig by Neal. Nowajeski, a battle at the net. Nowajeski is called for a lift on that one off the block from Lowe and Bush. Taylor Bush getting a couple of blocks in this quick action. Almost got her hands on that one. Sent outside to Molly Frederick. Frederick's hit just into the net. Chloe Krauser going to come on to serve for the Bronx. Krauser's serve catches the top of the net. Wildcats will score. Coming in for the Wildcats is going to be Madeline Baker. Coming in for Maddie Noble. Molly Frederick Medlin back to serve. That was a nice cross-court hit there from Reagan Hatling. She paints that opposite side for us. We have Jada Bennett coming in for Molly Frederick Medlin. Jada will step into the back row there. So we have Bennett, Jari, and Ellerton in the back row. Bennett took that one, sent to Madeline Baker. Nice Good spot there from Madeline. It was kind of unable to be a very nice pass on that one. Wasn't quite a kill, but love to see them just swinging away. And our libero rotation will rotate here. We have Kira Nelson in as Kylie Ellerton was back to serve. Madeline Baker swings away on that one. Another good spot. Hits the ceiling. Free ball coming over for the Wildcats. Baker digs it. Up to Nelson. Nelson's was blocked at the front line, but Nelson kind of got a chicken wing on that one. That's Denali Larson, sent right back to Denali. She tips it. Rylan Lowe digs. Bennett just swings an arm. Pushed by Lowe, and she finds the ball just in a little opening there, just out of the reach of the outstretched arms of Sutter. So Lowe finds herself with 3 kills there on the night. Ellerton with a very nice serve. Unable to be returned, just straight back and out of bounds on that one. We have set point, match point number 1 for the Wildcats here. Ellerton, back-to-back plays. Where it goes that way, our final will be 25-8 with the Wildcats winning 3-0. On the night, the Wildcats in the kill category, Jada Bennett had 6. Kira Nelson I have at 7. Lincoln Robb with 4 and Ava Hone with 3. As for aces, Genevieve Poper found herself at 4 aces. Kylie Ellerton with 2 and Rylan Lowe with 2. Taylor Bush found herself with a couple of blocks there towards the end. One was a solo block that I wrote down, and another one was with one was with Riley Messer and the other one was with Rylan Lowe. And Kira Nelson had the awesome solo block in set number 1. As for the Bronx, Maya Nojeski led the way with 4 kills that I have. I'm sure I missed a couple on the night, so maybe a couple more on there. And Denali Larson had 4 as well. Aces, Larson 1, Neal 1, and Aurora Voiles 1. I did have Reagan Hatling with 2 blocks, one being a very nice solo block in set number 2. As for the Wildcat volleyball squad, they're going to be back in action this weekend at the Lakota Nation Invitational in that tournament up in Rapid City at the Monument. So best of luck to the ladies there. And our next broadcast is going to be the football game on Friday night. Again, this is just Tate and Vincent announcing, and I have to give a big thank you to our producer, Alexa Winkler, up above me. We thank everyone for tuning in tonight to listen, and hope you can join us on Friday for our football broadcast as the Wildcats take on the Hot Springs Bison. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and until next time, have a wonderful night, and God bless you all.